Welcome to Newswire Daily. Today's top story comes from South Asia, where a deadly suicide bombing has struck near the Pakistan-Afghanistan border. The attack, which killed 7 Pakistani soldiers, has reignited tensions just days after both sides agreed to a fragile ceasefire. According to Pakistan's military officials, a suicide bomber drove an explosive-laden vehicle into a military post close to the Afghan frontier early Friday morning. The blast killed 7 soldiers and injured several others, marking one of the deadliest attacks in the border region this month. This attack comes only days after Pakistan and Afghanistan agreed to a 48-hour ceasefire following weeks of cross-border clashes that left at least 18 people dead and more than 360 wounded, according to United Nations figures. The truce, however, appears to have done little to calm tensions. Officials in Islamabad have blamed foreign-based militant groups operating from Afghan soil for orchestrating the bombing, a claim Kabul has repeatedly denied. Afghanistan's authorities, meanwhile, accused Pakistan of overstepping into its territory and using heavy shelling in previous days, creating a cycle of blame and retaliation that threatens to spiral out of control. The attack follows another security incident earlier this week in which Pakistani forces foiled a similar assault in Mir Ali, killing 4 armed militants before they could detonate their explosives. Analysts say these back-to-back attacks suggest a coordinated effort by militant networks aiming to destabilize the border zone and undermine the recent ceasefire. Both Islamabad and Kabul are now under international pressure to prevent further escalation. Regional observers note that the continued breakdown of security along this border could complicate U.S. and UN efforts to maintain dialogue between the two neighbors and potentially drag other regional players into the dispute. This latest bombing highlights how volatile the Pakistan-Afghanistan border remains. Without genuine cooperation and cross-border intelligence sharing, any ceasefire will only buy time, not peace. Stay tuned to Newswire Daily to get the latest updates on the Pakistan-Afghanistan border crisis and other global conflict developments.